Caw, 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 caw. Nadu got banned in Modern today. I'll tell you what else got banned coming right up. Thanks for joining me here at Wizard's Whimsy. I'm your host, Patrick. Today we're talking about the cards that got banned in multiple formats of Magic the Gathering. Pioneer saw 2 cards banned today, Amila and Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. Modern, Nadu, Winged Wisdom, and Grief was banned. In Legacy, Grief was banned. And in Vintage, Urza's Saga and Vexing Bauble was banned. And in the Explorer, Amila and Sorin were banned as well. The rest of the formats, there was no changes to it. So let's go ahead and get into why some of these cards were banned. Amila got banned in Pioneer because of how she plays with Wild Growth Walker and other Explore creatures and ways to gain life. Being able to gain life and then pretty much being able to board wipe really set that deck ahead, and it's been something that they've been looking at for a while, and they finally decided that it was time to pull the trigger and go ahead and ban her. Sorin got banned because of how he was able to cheat out Vine Ripper, and it's very hard to deal with a 6/5 that has ward, sacrifice a creature, and whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. It's kind of hard to deal with on turn 3, and that's why they ended up removing Sorin. By getting rid of Sorin, you don't have to worry about larger vampires or other big bads being cheated in on turn 3 in Pioneer. So that's why he had to get removed. The deck that he was in, Rakdos Vampires, making up 38.2% of the metagame share. It was definitely the dominant deck in Pioneer, and be interesting to see if that deck can recover or if it just completely destroyed that archetype. Grief being hit in Modern is no surprise. It's been on their watch list, and they almost banned it during the last ban, but decided to ban Fury instead. So even though it's not being seen, even though it's not seeing as much play as it has in the past, it's still a format staple. And Mono Black Necro Dominance, Esper Gurio's Vengeance, Living End, Rakdos Midrange, and a handful of other decks were still using the 1 mana cards to abuse Grief's manaless evoke interaction. And that's one of the main reasons that it went ahead and got put on the chopping block, and they finally pulled the trigger and removed him. It's no surprise that Nadu Winged Wisdom got banned today. And one of the main reasons for that is just how powerful of a card he is, especially in a 60-card format where you can have multiple copies of Nadu and the combo pieces that work with him. So it's really hard to actually deal with him, because as soon as you get rid of him, that opponent is playing another one, and then you got to start that process all over again. Wizards has made such a big deal about banning Nadu in Modern that they went ahead and had an entire article just about Nadu, his development, and his banning. And I'm going to link that in the description below so that you can check it out at your leisure. Now, I don't really play these other formats any, but in Legacy, Grief was banned. Vintage is a format that I also do not play. Urza's Saga and Vexing Bauble have become restricted in that format. That's all I have on the ban list, and I'll go ahead and link that ban list and the article that they have about Nadu. I'll put that in the description below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, and until next time, keep slinging those spells.